Hi, it's Leslie Zemeckis back for another Write for Success. My guest this week is another tremendous storyteller. She is an award-winning New York Times bestselling author. Her latest book, The Exiles, is a New York Times bestseller, a USA Today bestseller, Publishers Weekly, and Indie Next bestseller. It is a moving, monumental story that resonated with me as I love stories about women who overcome prejudice and hardships that so many women faced and still face today. I just want to tell you a little bit about the book. It is a story about two female convicts in England sent to Australia, as they used to send criminals, and an orphan Aboriginal girl in Australia during the 19th century, and has already been optioned for television, so I can't wait to see that. As the Houston Chronicle says, it is a tour de force. So here is Christina Baker Kline with her writing tips, and at the end I'm going to post her book trailer for The Exiles. You will love her stories. So see you back here next week with more storytelling tips. Keep reading, keep sharing those stories. Stories matter.
I'm Christina Baker Kline, and I'm delighted to be here as part of Leslie's series on writing tips from authors, and I hope this will be helpful to you. So I have 3 tips, and the first one is follow the yes. Believe the people who believe in you, and try to ignore the people who don't. If you want to be an artist of any kind, rejection comes with the territory. You just have to get used to people saying no to you. Try to tune those voices out. Listen to the people who build you up, not the ones who tear you down. I'll say it again. Believe in the people who believe in you. It sounds really simple, but it's actually hard to do. My second writing tip is this. Put everything you've got into the manuscript you're working on right now. All your poetry, all your philosophy, all your grand ideas. Sometimes people hang on to these things because they're afraid that they'll run out of inspiration later on, but it actually doesn't happen. Ideas beget ideas. So write each book as if it's your last book. And finally, my final piece of advice is to write. Finish a draft, revise, and revise again. Keep going, even when all you want to do is give up. I always think of Winnie the Pooh stuck in that rabbit hole where he can't seem to go forward and he can't go back. The only thing he can do is keep inching ahead. So at a certain point in writing a novel, it always feels like that to me, every single time. For me, it's usually around page 120 where I'm entering the dreaded middle of the novel. Remember that line from a long ago political campaign, "It's the economy, stupid"? Well, for me, it's the writing, stupid. I have that taped on a Post-it note above my desk because the single most important thing is to get the draft done so you have something to work with. And once you've got that, you can really do anything. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope these tips were helpful, and appreciations to Leslie as well.